Assalamu'alaikum and Greetings everyone. Alhamdulillah, we had completed the January 2020 Architecture Design Studio 6 third year Bachelor of Science in Architecture in UTAR. In my assessment, some of the student work are exceptionally good. In this video, we are going to look at another one of it. Gerbang Kampong Bharu, a Civic Centre and PKB office. The design intention is focusing on three aspects: heritage preservation, community engagement, and future development of Kampong Bharu. It is the work of Chan Kang Neng, and his project is located at Site 1 along Jalan Raja Abdullah and Jalan Raja Musa. The architecture design was inspired by the Archway or the pintu gerbang located next to the site. Kang Neng has taken the bold steps by replacing the gerbang with his proposal to mark the entrance of Kampong Bharu. The form was also inspired by the Malay traditional house by creating a kolong space at the ground level. He tried to translate the idea into the new Civic Centre. Let us listen to his presentation.
Pintu Gerbang, or triumphal arch, is a monumental structure that erected to honor an important person or to commemorate a significant event. The architectural concept was inspired by the existing archway that located at the beginning of the foot street. It is facing the main road Jalan Raja Abdullah to notify the people this is the entrance of Kampong Bharu. Kampong Bharu is a Malay enclave that located at the centre of Kuala Lumpur. It remains the authentic rural vibe of traditional Malay kampong. However, this most valuable land is trapped of the development. The villagers deny to sacrifice their own land although the high price is offered. Especially the elderly, they prefer to remain their current lifestyle. The controversy is formed between preservation and development. The villagers refuse to develop Kampong Bharu is due to afraid of losing the culture. The development so far that can be noticed is only modern design without any evidence of culture. This creates the bad impression toward the development among the villagers. Besides, the engagement of authority toward the community is important to ensure the local to understand the benefits of development with the proper amount of preservation. However, the current authority office does not provide a sufficient space for the community engagement. Therefore, the proposed design is going to bring big impact to Kampong Bharu by introducing architectural solutions toward the issues. I'm Chan Kang Neng. Today, I'm going to introduce you the brand new Gerbang Kampong Bharu. Once passed through the arch, there are several blocks cascading behind. The hierarchy of the roof displaying the significance of the respective blocks. The overall massing are divided into 4 blocks and 3 main functions, which are the community area, authority offices, and multi-purpose hall. The multi-purpose hall is right below the arch. It is designed for the large-scale communal events such as wedding ceremony, which is able to accommodate 500 people. Besides, the height clearance of the multi-purpose hall is sufficient for the badminton playing. The hall is facing to the west, therefore the solid wall and large overhang are the essential features to overcome the undesirable heat from the western sun. Next, the ground floor is fully contributed to the local community. The elevator structure is inspired by the distinctive design of traditional Malay house. The underneath space is known as kolong. Without the obstruction of walls, the permeability is enhanced for the public access. Seasonal bazaar is the socio-economic opportunities that provided for the locals. With the low rental fee, the local villagers are able to start up new business easily. The policy is designed for the store to change regularly by term. The diversity of selling encourages the tourists to visit Kampong Bharu frequently. Street basket is one of the unique culture that could be found in Kampong Bharu. Several performing stages are integrated into the landscape design. The performer gets more attention by elevating themselves from the human eye level. The high porosity space encourages the pedestrian to stop by and spectate the performance. The protruded cantilever structure is adapting to the local climate of Malaysia. Sustainable material, which is timber strip, is applied as the sun shading device and reveal the sense of vernacular architecture. At the meantime, the lower clearance height strengthens the intimacy relation between architecture and people by reducing the scale of this space. Furthermore, Muda display gallery is located right on the top of the kolong. This space is open to public in order to acknowledge people about the future development of Kampong Bharu. With the visual aid of physical models, the proposal is more interactive and understandable by the people. Next to the model gallery is the community library. It provides free exchange of books among the community. People could bring their own books as the contribution in return. The archive information of Kampong Bharu is kept in the library as well. The fenestration of the spaces are open toward the foot street. This is to maximize the connectivity between interior and exterior. The flat frame is respond to the triumphal arch at the front. Furthermore, the absence of seating is the major issue in the foot street of Kampong Bharu. The introduction of the seating that running along the entire pedestrian walkway improved this major issue. The Spanish Steps is oriented to the direction of the foot street. The first floor is immediately accessible from the foot street. It blurred the sense of transition from the ground floor to the first floor and facilitate the connectivity between both stories. Besides, people naturally gravitate toward the raised step to watch the goings-on below, and this becomes the best place for loiter. On top of the Spanish Step is the gallery. A full view of Kampong Bharu is framed in the side, which accompany with the history of Kampong Bharu. More impactful experience exerted on the people when going through the exhibition. Offices and several governmental agencies are located from the second floor to fourth floor. This is to ease the local villagers for processing their legal documents within a short walking distance. A large piece of roof covering the entire blocks translates the shelter provided by the authority. Perbadanan Pembangunan Kampong Bharu, or PKB, is the admin of this building. PKB acts as the important intermediary between the authority and the villagers of Kampong Bharu. With these facilities, the engagement toward villagers can be happen with higher involvement from the people. A spiral staircase is located at the heart of the building. It's connecting every floor by providing both visual and physical experience. The cafe is the gathering spot of all different wings, which is a volumetric space that penetrating through vertically to the roof. It also acts as an air valve to promote the natural ventilations. It also provides a clear view toward the landmark KLCC. Besides, the high visibility increases the interaction between the village and the office life. Roof terrace is located on the top of the multi-purpose hall. It is a semi-open space that allows people to isolate from the rest of the building, but yet is participating to the nature. A long and big opening frames the sky as a piece of huge painting. This space also can be utilized as the dining area. To increase the sustainability of the design, the roof of the arch is advantage to harvest the rainwater as it has a large surface area. The water replaces the daily water consumption such as flushing toilet and watering plants. Finally, by introducing the new pavement of the road, the pass-by vehicles are encouraged to reduce the speed in order to embrace the architecture. In the nutshell, Gerbang Kampong Bharu acts as the iconic structure that evokes the history of Kampong Bharu. The programs are adhering the community connectivities and preserving both tangible and intangible cultural aspects. A decent and comfortable space is provided for the engagement of authority to the villagers. To improve the local life is always the main priority. This is the brand new Gerbang Kampong Bharu.
I am quite happy with the final results. During the design process, he had come up with so many different options via various mock-ups, models and sketches. The idea of using the gateway is very bold. He managed to come up with a way to capitalize on the prominent positions of the site and putting in place the required spaces responding to the different site forces. The final form is iconic and will become a catalyst to future development of Kampong Bharu. My only worry is the practical aspect of the building. It needed to be studied and developed further. All the huge openings will not be too friendly to Kuala Lumpur tropical storms. Furthermore, with so many steps and changing of levels on the ground floor, access for the handicapped and elderly will be a challenge. Overall, I think the project is well executed. The presentation images are thought-provoking. Congratulations to Kang Neng. I wish him all the best. Hopefully 20 years from now, he can look back at this moment as a turning point to his successful career as an architect. Thank you. Assalamu'alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.